Alright, testing. Did you add? Alright. So ready? Go ahead.
First and foremost, let's give all praises to the Most High. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, honors to the Akim Mode, who laboring, and fellow laborers just like ourselves, the hopefully elect. This is Shalom.
Shalom.
Well, this is some brothers from Trinidad East GMS, and I know one of the hot topics right now in Israel is the march, the cooling of IUIC. You understand? And to the spirit, you could actually see it was for vain glory. It had nothing to do with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Because here they're marching in the name of Christ. And making the work seem to men. Because here you have 800, I forget the number we had, about 800 men actually marching downtown in Memphis, right? But we know that in order for that to stage, or for that to actually happen, for them to use a city like that, they had to have permission. You understand? Because even down here, they can't use the streets just so with all the government doing. So we don't know, we done been telling these people that needs a lot long time. Needs a lot long time. So it had nothing that could do actually surprise us anymore. It's just another step of the coonery. It had nothing they could do again that will surprise the hopeful elect, I should say. The real men of the Most High, because there's only one mission we have. The scripture says, eat the roll and go out and preach. So somebody could have read that Ezekiel 3. I think it's Ezekiel 3 verse 1. That the only thing the Most High required us to do. The Most High never said to go out and form a unity in the marching, because even while Peter and even while Yahushua walked the earth, why he didn't get the 12 and start a march? Because the march is foolish. So the march, marching is really to actually put a view towards the people, to put an image towards the people. Because that's why the military and these other things just do marching. They just do the marching. They just call it some parade thing, right?
Through the military might.
Right, through the military might, they just parade to actually show an image to the public. And that's what they did. They actually showing an image towards the public to be accepted to the world. You understand? But I'm going against the scripture, because we're supposed to be hated of the world.
Right.
And when I watch the comments of this march, what happened? They had people speak against it. Everybody was actually saying, let's come together as one. And that is against the Heavenly Father.
That's right.
What is Ezekiel 3? Yeah. Because this is what all the Most High required us to do.
This is Ezekiel chapter 3 verse 1. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, eat that thou findest, eat this roll and go speak unto the house of Israel.
Right, eat the roll. You understand? Roll meaning this, the word, the scripture, the knowledge, And while we eating, if you get Revelation 1 verse 3 real quick now with that boy.
You say shalom to the brothers and the common board? Shalom.
Revelation 1 verse 3.
It's Revelation 1 verse 3.
Yeah.
Blessed is he that readeth.
Right. Blessed is he that readeth. Right. So in the scripture said in Ezekiel, right, the eat rule, right? And Revelation 1 verse 3 say, blessed is the man that readeth, right? When they woke up the word readeth. If you woke up the word readeth in the blue letter, right? It actually means to know accurately, to know the knowledge. Because there are plenty people that could recite the Bible. Reciting the Bible is not really reading. When the scripture says read it, meaning to read to understand. I mean, you know, this is a spiritual book. So it has some people who cannot digest this spiritually. So it was never given to them. In a sense, when the scripture go back in Ezekiel, it say to eat what thou findest. Meaning to eat this rule, understand this rule. To understand the scriptures. Right? Then they'll be qualified to go out and teach. Because the scripture said the whole rule. You understand? And I one of the reasons why that we here at GMS can't get together with any other group, because they do not understand. They do not actually know accurately. The scripture said, blessed is the man that read it. When they look up the word read it, is to know accurately. Divide accurately. And I linking up with what? I think it's 2 Timothy 2 verse 15. It says, study to show yourself that approve. You understand? Rightly dividing.
Yeah. This is 2 Timothy 2 verse 15. Study to show thyself approved unto Yahweh Hashem Eloshai, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth.
Rightly dividing. So that didn't mean I read it. Rightly dividing the word of truth. To actually understand. And then they could actually go there and teach.
Verse 16,
Yes, sir.
Verse 16, he said, but shun profane and vain babbling, for they will increase unto more ungodliness. So they need you increase the matching and thing madness.
Madness.
Yeah.
The Most High never required us to go and march. The Most High never required us to form a band and go there to be seen in the world eyes as a friend to the world. And that's what they did. They had 800 of his zombies following him.
More than 800, it was just 800 in the parade. And what about them that was watching the streams, watching the videos, them that commenting on the videos, you know? Even them that wasn't, it had people that was on the sidelines, you know, that you know, men bring on the family, men bring on, you know, the so forth and so on. You know, them that just following them. Yes, follow fashion. No joke.
That's the sin for the world, in the eyes of the world. Because when he did that, he didn't do that in the name of Yahweh Hashem Eloshai. He did that for his own purpose, for his own lust purpose. And you could actually see that the Most High is not with that.
So every man has his own agenda.
When if you marching against violence, and here we hoping that violence actually kick off. So you know, the market, this should be chipped.
Yeah.
You know, it could be pushed speedily, I should say. That the sooner we could be out of here.
That's right.
You know, these IUIC zombies, like, they love here. Because why they sell out? You know, they hand in hand with the with our oppressor. They hand in hand with the oppressor. And when they interview Nate, he's all about coming together as one. The Most High know with that. Precept there.
This is 1 John chapter 4 verse 1. He said, beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirit whether they are of God, right? He said, because many false prophets are gone out into the world, right? Now it say try the spirit whether they be of God. And through the things that we see Nate and his camp doing, we know that they are not of the Most High, right? He said, for many false prophets are gone out into the world, right? And when they jump down to verse 5, they say they are of the world, right? He said, therefore, speak they of the world, right? Because it have no way, right? That it could be in the street and saying, let we all come together. This is not no Black Panther movement. There's not no black power movement, right? All you do is deceiving the people, right? He said, and the world heareth them. That's why you see, when you go up, you'll see how much people following. The comments, yeah, brother, you're doing a good job, and this set of bullshit, right? He said, we are of God, he that heareth, he that knoweth power, he that knoweth God heareth us, right? He said, he that is not of God heareth not us, right? He said, whereby know we, hereby know we the spirit of truth and the spirit of error, right? So if it is a brother out there, you're listening and you're watching GMS, even if you're going through the scriptures, you know that these things that they're doing is not written. It's not written. You never hear the apostles, even Yahushua, multitude follow Yahushua. It never had no match.
They didn't march against you. Understand?
They didn't say, come like, get together and be one with Esau.
You know what I remind me? I remind me about this, how there's a march long time with hand in hand, so.
Yeah,
And the march on the street, so.
Pray together and
Yeah, for one unified objective now.
Like as a bring up that, like the Black Panther, like when they was marching against the police and so on. As a brother said, they used to put a hand together and like make a barricade now, where they could not bullshit to go into the cities and so forth. It's just like that now.
And we need to get an idea from. You understand? So that's why the Most High give us the scriptures for our learning. You see, like what the prophets used to do back then, they used to go out and preach. They used to be stoned to death. They used to be persecuted because why? It's the word. They do not like what the message what the prophets bring in. So what the message what they bring in unity now. They start to preach unity now. You understand? They start to preach against the violence now. So obviously that they're trying to be friends with this world.
Sure.
They're trying to be friends with this world. So that when you read I think it's Surah 3. Many will be seen by their own vain opinions. And I just one of the vain opinion and need question. Because here is 2018 in the year prophecy, we actually waiting patiently for Yahweh Hashem to come and take on this devil, and he going hand in hand with our oppressor. That making any sense? And the marching going to be unfruitful because nothing going to happen after the march.
That's right.
It just another publicity, I should say, and another propaganda for need money, the money lost, boy.
And how we know nothing ain't gonna prosper, nothing gonna come out from that march, or that march ain't gonna prosper nothing towards Israel is because we spiritual men. Them that are spiritual know what it is written and what it is for to come. So we know it is where it is going to happen and how it's supposed to be. So seeing the way Jake is and seeing the crimes they do, we know that it was written to happen. The curses that they go hear their own brother. So yeah, when they're killing everybody in the streets, like curses. You all can't march against that. You can't march against the curses. If you march against that, then you're marching against God. Right?
You can be marching against the Most High will. Yeah. The Most High will then set up.
Yeah. So let me read some of the scriptures on the comment board from GMS Faithful unto Death. It's Ecclesiasticus 16, 1-2. It says, desire not a multitude of unprofitable children, neither delight in ungodly sons. Though they multiply, rejoice not in them, except the fear of the Lord be with them. Right? It said, and that's our beautiful preacher said, desire not a multitude of unprofitable children. Like just like what IOIC is. Right? We not designed to be with you all. We don't want to join your hands onto you all, All the rest are camps watching what IOIC do, and they're happy, They have big movement by way. Wow, they get through. Like I hear somebody say, sometimes in this world there's really some kind of Wakanda shit. Meaning that how Wakanda they come together and so forth. That kind of mindset Jake in. You understand? So alright. So right now, Oh, IUIC teaching, they may have people thinking it's just the blacks. It's just the blacks being oppressed. When in the, like today I was watching Puerto Rican get a police officer run a thing and kick him down, and he was already grown, he already gave up himself. You understand? They stop him for a seatbelt and kick him in the face, knock him out. So that things like that was all those things that happening was already written, that was written and foretold to happen. In the scriptures say that dead bodies will be lying in the and shoot us spiritually called what? Sodom and Gomorrah. So that is what we know, that they will be dying in America. We know that. But you all that is a show Nate and IUIC, they ain't spiritual, right? And they will never be. There as Nate have his own agenda and his own lustful things that he need to fulfill, right? That he need to fulfill. You know, and for the brothers who watching, go up on Google and type in tax exempt world. Just do that, and the first church you will see pop up on the tax exempt world is IUIC. That's the first place, that's the first church you will see. So you don't see any. Which scripture say, "Woe to them that go down for Egypt," right? And that one Nate want to do. Right? Yeah.
These are 1 Timothy 6:5. He said, "Perverse disputing of men of corrupt minds, and the astute of the truth, supposing that gain is godliness."
Yeah, and suppose and that one Nate that basically what Nate really is.
Yeah.
You know, you want money. Right? You want to build a plane, a hospital, a school. You want to do all these things in a the scripture say we have no continuing city here, but we seek one to come. You understand? So we don't want to be here. We don't want to stay in this wicked place. You understand? Like Hebrews 13. Come on, man. If it say we have no continuing city here, right? What that means, we don't want to be here. We're not seeking to uplift this kingdom or even uplift our people in this place.
We're not looking for a future here.
That's right. That is right with the play again. We're not looking for a future here. The scripture says we seek one to come. And what that is, that one to come is when your house shall coming back.
And I the apostle Gabadas always say that plenty people in Israel don't even know what they are part of right now.
That's right.
We was never sent here to prosper.
That's right.
We was here, this is a sentence, and people just get comfortable. But the spirit could never be comfortable here, because it always for the elect at the end of the day.
You know, just to add to, you know, the scripture say that the spirit of the prophet is subject unto the prophet, right? So whereby we know that the scripture also say that what there went wicked men out of Israel.
That's right.
And clearly we could see this in our Nate.
Yeah, regeneration all over again. When you read in Maccabees, they went and make what? A pact, a covenant, boy.
You know, clearly we see this in you, because you deceive the people. Right? You so pay you to carry out this agenda to say, hey, we come together and make peace. Right? But we know in Esau heart there's no peace. So that more jakes could fall at Esau hand.
That's right. That's right. That's a nice thing.
Yeah. Colossians 2:8. He said, beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and veil deceit after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of this world.
After tradition of men, we need to get that matching thing from. The prophets of Israel back then never used to match. We hear that matching thing from the tradition of men. Martin Luther King and all these other false prophets who were set up by the elite. Now going straight back.
Marcus Garvey, the big matching thing.
And marching and what's wrong with the people today? If the marching didn't help, why are we still in slavery? If the marching didn't help, but the marching that's only was put up there to actually make the government get more control over the masses and the people.
And the city kind of movement that the Israelites moving with. You know, to see the numbers now.
Because at the end of the day, only thing they do was actually make people actually see this Israelite thing actually growing.
That's right.
But is it? You understand? That is it, because they will start to inquire now more about Israelites. But that is it. You bring it on time now.
Alright, so about 3 pieces, right? It's Luke 8. There's Luke chapter 8, verse 17. It says, for nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad. So, like that's going back to what I was saying earlier, like the things you were speaking on Nate, people didn't believe because Nate wasn't doing it outright yet. And that's to show you the scripture says, nothing that is secret shall not be made manifest. So yeah, so what we was talking about, it come to light now. The Father, it's a period of time, everything is work with time with the Lord. So he just bring it out and show you that what need really going on, what these men are really saying, what need is true. And as some men bother go and false witness. No, men know because it had people that left IYC that exposed them. It had men that the apostle had known me personally. So the many used to say it was slander, but it wasn't slander because watch now. Now what all they going and say? What are they going to say? When he did the video, the plane, and men started getting on it, all the men who was backing them up, they disappeared. All the time they come in, yeah, the plane was a good idea, but when these precepts started coming out and so forth, and the edification started coming out from the apostles and elders straight on, men disappeared. They are not, the only time I was like, hey, the plane will be good, but after that, you see, disappeared. Because come on, Nate just trying to get whatever you can get in the short period of time, you can get in. No, he's trying to secure his bag here.
Yeah, he don't want another way back over the lack of faith because them don't really believe that the kingdom coming now. Them don't really believe in Yahweh actually coming and take down this devil. Them actually believe that the earth shall go on how it is right now. The world shall continue. They actually believe that. So what the millions and millions of dollars and the Nathan are making, and that they don't want to give up this world. They don't want to give up this kingdom at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's right. But even
just to add, Nathan, that Judas spread, right? That betrayal.
Yeah.
You had a spirit on you.
That's right. That's right.
Because you go against everything that the Messiah went for.
That's right.
They even call them my correct name again.
Right?
They're marching in Christ now.
You take that Satan blessing.
Judas
first. This just goes to show. It goes to show how far you'll go for money. Even though you know within yourself that hey, this dollar bill gonna crash.
But they don't believe that.
Yeah, and remember Nate, he don't believe in the chip. So basically, he know even if the dollar bill gonna crash, he know he will get his currency in the chip.
In the chip.
Yeah.
So them taking the chip normal. But we like it so because the Mosai actually have to have a bad. In order to have a good, it have to have a bad.
Sure. Yeah.
Must have to have a bad.
The Pharisees and them must come back against the one true camp. You understand? Because the camp, Apostle Paul and them had the camps. The camp, right? The main camp and remember the separate, so they just say they had the little camps, right? Same way like what GMS had, right? But remember through regeneration, we know the prophets back here today, and we know the Pharisees and the scribes back here today.
Back here today. Because then before you started asking with that precept, when the woman was interviewing Nate said it's time for us. First he said black. First thing first, we're not black.
That's right.
And he said black man, we're not black. Right? For us to get together. Right? And follow the Most High laws. And he marked up fresh. He lined up fresh. When they see the men and them in the who was marching, they don't know boy before the march. Half of them maybe went by the barrels to look good before the camera.
But you see now,
the beard lying up fresh, nice. All the corners of the head lying up.
Corner of the head.
The corner of the head lying up. But telling the people and them must keep the Most High laws. right? But here you're breaking the laws. And we know other spiritual people, that's why Hawashai had to come. You understand? To redeem us from the curse of the law.
Breaking the laws.
Because we breaking the laws every day.
You breaking the laws willingly.
Yeah, he's breaking the laws willingly. But he know that. He knows that. Because I had an encounter with one of his people, IUIC people, and when I was traveling some time back, and he actually said that you could call him Mosai anything you want to call him Mosai, and that was these IUIC people teaching.
And that's at that point there, the head IUIC member of Trinidad, he wants to know the truth, same way as Nate, because he was once Nate. Our elder that passed away, he was once on it, which is Kanai, right? And he turned and tell the brothers back then that he's not a prophet because they asked him to break down the image of the Messiah to somebody, and he turned and tell the elder, hey, I'm not a prophet. I can't break down that. You know, a prophet supposed to be, which is true. Like they just show you the Lord is already pulling away that spirit from him. You understand? So he's not a prophet, so where is he? He's just a vessel fit for destruction. Come see everyone.
Speech about Romans 16, 17 and 18. You see, now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause division. So basically, you see, mark them that cause division because Nathan and them wants to know the truth. So they're doing that cause division. So we are exposing right now. That's why we do this video and expose them because they're causing division. He say, and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them. He say, for they that are such serve not Yahweh Mashiach, but their own belly. So they serving your own belly because he's doing this for money. You understand? And by good works and fair speeches deceive the hearts of the simple. So all that master who really following him, them is simple people, them foolish people. You understand? They weren't fully elect. There's only foolish people following it.
Yeah, as the majority of the people are here, I see that match. So we started laugh one time. Because we don't see through that.
I laugh fully.
Realize
it. This is 1 John chapter 2 verse 19 say they went out of us, but they were not of us. For if they had been of us, they would no doubt have continued with us. But they went out that they might be made manifest that they were not all of us.
Okay.
Right? So you say what? That once you was of us, you used to teach the truth.
Okay.
But for the Most High take that spirit from you. The Most High take that spirit from you. Right? So the Most High show you what? That he made it manifest that you're not of us.
Come like he get highlighted then.
Yeah.
Understand?
That come like when Moses went up and come back down. And they were sacrificing unto the idol. What Moses doing? Say, you let's separate all yourself.
Yeah.
Come like he lost his patience. Understand?
Here the Most High Spirit saying, come, as he now say, they come out of Babylon, my people. Well, start spiritually first, then the physical come in. But they want to join hand in hand with the oppressor again, marching against violence. And that next thing too, because people know Jake mind so simple. That's when they hear something like march against violence or march against crime. Everybody gonna say yeah. Everybody gonna agree with that. So everything go back to publicity for IUIC. So that they can get more followers. That they can get more money to feed the belly. To actually stay here. But you know, anytime he did march, and the topic was marching for death and destruction for America, it would be a different story.
You might not have a story.
You understand? It's whether because Esau would not allow it.
Yeah.
Esau would not allow it. So here they hand in hand with the oppressor because they actually sell out to the oppressor, so they actually gain privilege now to actually do what they had to do now in the society. Because when you look up at Nathan and videos, from way back when, the only thing they just only teach is fringes and the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and the Native Americans is Israelites, especially the Negroes. That is all they just do on the streets. That is all they just do. They don't bring on the destruction of America. They don't talk about Esau anymore. They don't bring on the mark of the beast.
Yeah, remember about a year back they said, oh, you don't have to talk about Esau.
Yeah. So how when what you talking about? Bring the Apocalypse.
Yeah.
Bring second that's just 16 from 1636. You understand? So the Mosai will expose all they for that match. And then all they go have to answer. Then all they have to answer because all the blind followers will actually see. And they will actually be running for answers. But according to the apostles and them, the apostle has, let's say, go to the sellers and buy. Go to the sellers and buy. You know, because the simple-minded following more what they see on the outside appearance. What IUIC outside appearance? You know, the flashy purple and what the marching they were singing that song, they were chanting.
You know, like after before we started video, I was telling him, but I can't remember the chant good, but part of the chant was we have repented, you should repent too.
A bunch of jokers, boy.
Yeah, cool.
The Mosai not dealing with that, boy. The Mosai tell us strictly. You understand? Eat what don't find us.
And you know what? As the brother said earlier, you say that it's nothing strange, but you still have to touch on it and break it down and expose it. The reason why when we watch it we laugh is because what else you gonna expect from a man that when he pulled in the Passover is a party?
Yeah.
You know, what else you gonna expect from a man like that? You know, having a woman singing the tunes in the Passover and so forth, that give that joyous time. So you know, like when the brothers see it, they laugh. All the brothers who see it spiritually, they laugh because they know, hey, we expect from me again.
Club Israelites.
Club Israelites.
I expect I said most of the time diligently. When they work for that word diligently, boy. And it's kept also about counting the course. Yeah, the second Ezra, sir.
1636.
Yeah.
He said, this is 2 Ezra chapter 16, verse 36. He said, behold the word of the Lord, receive it, believe not the gods of whom the Lord spake. Right? He said, behold the plagues draw nigh and are not slack.
Yeah, come on now.
He said, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, yeah, great pains compass her womb.
Yeah, great pains compass her womb, right?
He said, which pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment.
They slack not a moment, so we don't know that leading to the destruction, right? But before the destruction, the contrasting pain. So you know what that pain going to be? That pain going to be race wars. That pain going to be violence. That pain going to be beginning of sorrows. Pain going to be martial law. Famine.
Disease.
So all that spells were violence. So you marching against violence. So you marching against the prophecy of the Mosai. The Mosai actually bring any prophecy, they bring any violence. But the scripture says when you read Isaiah 45 verse 7, shall there be evil in the city of the Mosai have not done it? So if you who was doing all the evil doing in Memphis while they're marching against, is the Mosai how about on your side? This is his program. This is his program. Continue.
He said, even so shall not the plague be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side.
From every side, they can't get away.
MICBM, you can't get.
They can't get away.
And I say the plague that will come upon the world, and you'll be want to see that. So that mentioned nobody last little.
Yeah. He said, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side.
On every side. Then might see anything go and miss. They ain't missing, or it will be swords on every side. So as we say, you marching against the plagues, you marching against the Lord. Really and truly is that way you're doing.
You're not looking to the glorious coming out.
No, because
That's right.
they don't have the faith.
That's right.
You understand? The lost that oil. They lost the oil, and they have counters and counters of followers. But we don't care about that, because at the end of the day, we only care about the elect. That's why we say hope for the elect. You understand? Continue. The most important part of the thing.
Yeah, he said, "Oh my people,
my people,
hear my word.
Yeah.
Make you ready to the battle.
Make you ready to the battle." And what we here at GMS doing. We're actually trying to reach out to the elect of our people to actually wake up.
That's right.
To actually prepare them for famine. To actually prepare them to let them know if violence coming. And when I watch the Purge movie, when that time kick off, all hospitals and all these places going to be closed to the public. You feel the government, you know that what they're doing, the government is a well-oiled sword. It's a well-oiled sword.
And even just to add, even when you watch the first Purge, right? The people, it had James that was what, marching, that was protesting against the Purge.
Yeah,
yeah.
And what happened?
Yeah, in truth,
it still happened. It still happened. You feel Esau actually taking on that marching? You feel we could change Esau's mind? We can't change Esau's mind.
That's right.
We can't change Esau's mind. That's why the Most High have to come back.
That's right.
And even just to add, because the thing about it is that in Esau's mind, there's no place for you Jakes. There's no place for you Jakes. So you all sell out, right? You all change the doctrine of the Most High into something corruptible. Thinking that you'll have a future in His kingdom. But when shit kick off, then it is reality will hit all them. Because don't think that Esau kind all into the bunkers.
Esau bala bunker, if you want a black person inside a bunker.
And before I continue, that's the what brother saying. And that time at Jacob trouble kick off. If it Esau go and say spare me. If you go and say spare them. Or they hand in hand with your oppressors, or they feel they go and say spare.
No, Esau go really say spare now. But not that they will get spare.
And that when the people are not going to be realizing, but wait now, it really had a certain group was actually teaching about martial law, actually teaching about the chip being implemented.
And that was the prophecy coming. They said that they're gonna know a prophet was among them.
Because when I watch any whole of Israel, who really pushing the mark of the beast, who really pushing these prophecies, who really pushing up death and destruction, because I determine when.
Not IOIC, not GOCC.
But all of them talking about come together and having cookouts and barbecues and stuff.
Well, worse yet, they want to hold a whole fast.
A whole nation fast. Am making any sense?
Yeah. A whole nation fast. Okay,
continue after the second Ezra before you read the Ezekiel what the brother put on the comment board.
Okay.
Ezekiel's second Ezra 16 verse 40.
Second Ezra 16 verse 40.
Yeah, because this is how we're supposed to be. This is how the mindset we're supposed to be right now.
He said, "Oh my people, hear my word, make you ready to the battle."
And how they hear the word when the men of GMS come down. Because we already preaching violence. Violence coming. Because Esau know what's going on.
That's right.
Esau, that's why they prepare the bunkers and things. That's why they said they're not movie like Purge and things. Why did they say not movie like Purge and then back in 1990 or 1980?
Yeah.
Why?
Them days they were showing Beauty and the Beast,
No,
Cinderella, Lion King.
And all that was just to put your jigs in a slum mind state.
yeah, sleepy mind.
Put them in that love mindset.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
What is it again? Teddy Pen, I guess.
Teddy Pen, I
I know.
Slow tunes.
After a while now, when the apostles and elders started using YouTube and this word started go out there, you see movies like Purge and things started come out. You see movies like Purge and stuff. And World War Z with the zombies and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
And I Am Legend, you started to see the movies start to come out.
Rapidly. Even today, there's a mentioned movie. That movie that I want to watch. The name is How Will It End? Or How Will It End or something like that now. And it's basically talking. It's basically showing you. I didn't watch it yet, but the little clip I watched was basically showing you that how America get destroyed. Now the any movie they don't know how it get destroyed, and the man was still the star was still trying to figure out how it get destroyed.
Yeah.
Until he meet back up with the wife and the neighbor who lived next to the knife. He telling them, well, hey, before you call, they saw a big thing crash from the sky and blow up the state now, right? Which we know is only one thing to do that, which is the ICBMs. So what actually destroyed and shut down the whole? Because people started panic when the internet go down. Then when they know, hey, think TV started cut off because you could see it recently. I think WhatsApp was down. Facebook crash, Instagram did crash, YouTube and people started panic. They going wild.
And that was that test run.
Yeah, that test run.
You know, them elite and them, they say, let me test it out first and see.
And in video show you that how they started going when the internet going on inside TV, you start see them rock wild and all run.
You know these jigs can go a day.
A day.
They can't even go a full 5 minutes without the internet, without social media.
Must go live.
Must go live.
And I what he saw wind them up when I continue.
Yeah. He said, he that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth away, and he that buyeth as one that will lose.
Yeah.
So he that occupied merchandise as he that had no profit by it, and he that buildeth as he that shall not dwell therein.
That's read back 40. 40 was the last one.
40.
Yeah.
He said, O my people, hear my word, make you ready to the battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth.
And how we supposed to be right now? And at the time that we coming to, because when I watch the Purge movie and I read the scriptures, it has some brothers will be caught up in these confrontation camps, boy. They're going to be buck wild out there because I just always tell the brothers here, you could imagine you going into a grocery store, it have nothing on the shelves to eat. You know how these jigs out there going to act?
Buck wild.
You watching your neighbor simple. When that hunger for 2 days or 3 days start to hit your neighbor who you was growing up so long with, that's your neighbor.
The best friend.
You gonna be an enemy in his eyes.
The bestie.
Yeah.
It was like you never was watching like the Tom and Jerry for a long time.
I'm on my partner piece out there and waiting in the bush. You know, Jake might be running past his food fight.
Some spares in it.
And you get what? You get peas and you get a little meat on the side.
Yeah, because at the time when they come in and file and the scripture say, I'm going to be designed to go to another city and can't.
Even now, I presuppose reading this. So like, I can't remember right now. I'm not free paraphrasing. I say the earth stay, evil shall be multiplied. And that is to show you, when I say evil shall be multiplied to the end, what I mean? Evil is going to be multiplied abundantly. Abundantly. Not by a little bit. They say the wicked shall multiply. That go and expand. You understand? There are certain parts in your world, it's not bad yet, but it will get worse soon. So, marching, what are you doing? What are you doing marching against the Lord's word?
They say that the wickedness in the last days surpassed the wickedness that was in Sodom and
Gomorrah. Yeah, that's right. And so the Montgomery was real wickedness.
Yeah, what?
I jumped to 68. Yeah.
The 68?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going down there now.
Mhm.
Gambling, all that. He said, 2nd Ezra 16 verse 68. He said, for behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you.
Mhm.
He said, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols. Right?
Yeah.
He said, and they that consent unto them shall be hard in duration and in reproach and trodden under feet. Right? He said, for there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord.
Those that fed upon the Lord. And that we know that we here at Great Millstone because we fed the Lord, right? Started with us, right?
He said, they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
Yeah. And you Jakes out there, you 2/3, you're also targets.
And
You also targets.
And I just share the mindset that Esau will be in, because he said what? They'll be like madmen.
Okay.
He said, what? Sparing none, but spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
Yeah. Because when these martial law kick off, because people that they start to think like at spiritual level, they start to see it on a bigger level, a bigger scale. Then they feel as the US troops actually coming in alone. It's not the US troops coming in alone. You know, because it's not NATO. You know, this great beast, the beast, right? The beast, the power, the beast as well. The army, the structure, right?
United States and their allies.
And the allies, right? So when the allies and them actually come in the aid of the US, because we don't know that it have people training for this day already, you know. It have people then training.
That's right.
But training, you see these kind of hardcore training, they just put in movies that I mean them to have no kind of conscience at all.
And that just goes to show even the pride that he saw. Right? Because even as I mentioned that these soldiers, they in training since before the 9/11. They're training from way back when, coming up to this point of time. They preparing themselves.
Like I said that I was watching a video with the army training, and a little while back, about a year or year and a half, and in the training they had them watching a big TV, but while they're watching what they're watching in TV is something that hypnotize their mind, and if you're not stable, it will hypnotize your mind, because in the image that they were showing on the TV and they're watching all the army men doing the sergeant was doing the triangle, it was the Illuminati sign, right? And everybody had to do everything he do. So he programming them how to move. And the image he was doing, they were showing the triangles and have bright images running through the mind and showing them depth and destruction in the images and had them getting hardcore. You actually see some of them crying, like they're crying, and then after see them start to get mad. Because what they're showing them is not to have no mercy on the people who they're going for. Right? So yeah, they will show you, they might show them an image of what Iran doing, but the Pentagon actually state that they edited images with things they do and show it, make it look like it was Iran do it, but it's really they do it. You understand? So when they go there, it's not to have no mercy on nobody. Yeah. So they program them so hardcore inside in the training is that they won't have the army men, they're not even supposed to have no heart towards the family as well. You understand? If the family go against their orders, it's shoot and kill on sight. Right? If they go against the government, it's shoot and kill on sight. That's how hardcore they're going on, that's how hardcore they have them training. And understand? Actually showing them the images that was seen in the video. If I ever find my video, I might download it back and post it and re-upload it. And when you watch through the training, you can actually see the brainwashing that they do, and how Esau do it, and how they catch people do it.
Like what you say, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying. Right?
Mhm.
He said, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Right? So even Nate, you sell out when that time reach, all that they give you, they'll take it back. Right? Even as you see it with these music artists. You know, they make so much money, and then what happen? When they don't pay tax,
they broke.
The IRS come and seize everything and back up down to zero.
They might even use Nate like a house nigga. Like to keep the jakes in order.
But that way he is a house nigga.
And so in that, like when they sort of bring out that martial law, they'll tell Nate, hey, well, bring them here. And Nate first year they say over his congregation, he will call out and sound that order, hey, meet me in Mississippi for 4 o'clock. And when they reach, when he whole congregation reach that time thinking they go in and go in the woods, 100 army vehicles circle them.
And even just to add, because when you watch Samuel L. Jackson in the movie Django, he was what?
He was a house nigga.
Always had to have a house nigga in his sleep.
Must have that one.
Must.
He said, then shall they be known who are my chosen.
And that is when the people and them started to realize that it always had a group was actually warning everybody the destruction coming. It always had a group of men who we slandered and who we scorned against, but they was talking the truth. That's what they could be thinking at that. Because when all these followers are the blind, when they fall in that ditch, they will be looking for answers. And that's what people just want. People just want a way out through trouble. So they just want answers.
That's right.
Why this happening to me? Who is this? What we used to do this? And what is this? And what time in that thing? And this and that the other. And what is this chip they go and put in your hand? They go want answers.
And they shall see, and they shall get none. They shall get none. I say the famine of the wood. So that they will try to find that wood in them. They'll go to all ends just to hear the truth in them. And they won't find it in them.
And that time the most I go like how he do it with Noah when he closed that door, that is it. That window shut. Because they went to see the man of the Most High out there again. Continue that.
He said, then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire.
Really like one more.
He said, hear, O ye my beloved, said the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand.
The days of trouble are at hand. The prophecy is coming out. When you read verse 1, 2nd Ezra 16, I think, no, 15 verse 1, right? It's just speaking to the ears of prophecy. Am I sure any word the words of prophecy? This is prophecy is coming out. No march against violence.
That's right.
Yeah, and it's a teaching on prophecy, right? You go on there every Saturday and just talking about one thing. What you doing? If you just say, all right, we're not saying what your teaching is that teaching Israel, but it's Latinos, natives and Negroes, right? Negroes, Latinos, and natives. Yeah, we teach that as well, but we also teach. It's the whole world. So we teach as much as we know. The better and the sweet, better teach that. You just go outside and say, okay, yeah. So yes, Israel. So what next? How are you gonna get saved? What is his name?
By fringes. The other teaching, by fringes, you'll be saved by your infringes. That's all. But they mark up nice on the main, on the road,
Harass the woman, broke wild. The face makeup. You understand? Lipstick.
Oh, yeah.
Understand? Looking like some drag queen.
We hear we the time at death and destruction and that kind of thing when they're pushing. So when the mark of the beast actually come out, and the next up we were supposed to go in tonight, when the chip actually be mandatory, push mandatory. These zombies actually go and take the chip because they do not believe the rfid chip is the mark of the beast. They do not believe.
Okay, that's it is.
But as the scripture said, then they're going to know who is the Most High chosen. Because we always have in the remembrance, the Most High will bring it back into the remembrance that it always had a prophet among them. But there's one of us, there's probably one rapist and thing. There's probably men at GMS is rapists, we just teach rape.
Teach hate.
We just teach hate.
We hope when Esau take hold of you. We hope you can tell Esau he repent too. And you go let go. We hope so. Son, we will rip doesn't mean to take hold. Son. But that's too deep. Just imagine that. That's real deep for them.
And the scripture said there's what? No one more profane than Esau.
More profane. So imagine you can't think to do it to that. Esau put you, what Esau put them.
What kind of madness that will be taking place in
when Esau take these weak ass women outside here and put them in some kind of sex chamber and bring some candles and things, bro. So they burn them and things, bro. Okay, you know Esau beyond comparison to the rest. And so Esau gonna do some fuck ass shit. You know?
That they probably never heard of.
Yeah, you never heard of. We will see. We will see. We will see all that talk that you're not supposed to talk about Esau.
Yeah, and even it has some tutors that hey they are not will refuse the chip.
I will really mention meeting.
Yeah.
Right? There's some tutors that might refuse the chip. But you're who's supposed to be what? Watchmen. Right? You're supposed to be watchmen in the house of Israel. You're what? Promoting it. And we know that hey, some of you Jake so weak, right? One day without food, and you don't line up.
You one day I give them 2 hours. No, it's like 2 hours is like a.
Because the real, when I really check it out, right? Because the real feminine, as the brother was saying.
The belly is a
Yeah, but because I was some night I was going to get ready to sleep, and I watched videos to. After this, to put me to sleep now, I can't free my mind now. And my TV just happened to be on BT because I think my mother, my brother, and I was in the room, right? But when I actually listen to the music videos, I think I'm actually coming out. When you watch it on Spirit, it is teaching the men how to be more feminine than women, boy.
Even to that, yeah, but even the other night I was traveling in a taxi, right? And these 2 fellas come in with a group of girls now. Right, but we know that the men are in the world, they feminine, right? So they come in one, hey, right? This man singing just like a woman. If they see how 2 of them walking,
Feminine will be living in.
if they see how these 2 jakes walking,
Mark Jakes.
even you see what you see the shave of wrong here. I see one shave of wrong here. And the top of his head come forward so quite out there so. Hey.
What to them,
what? Jakes gone.
Isaiah talk about them. Isaiah and Ezekiel talk about these jakes. The mind gone, especially how they fall, how they had the woman up over them. Because you were saying earlier just now how they could be lying up, boy. And half of the men, majority of the men will be lying up because of the women to take that shit.
Son.
To take that shit. And the women going to lead the men and them to take the shit.
Even I was watching in Atlanta. Hey, Atlanta, it's great wickedness.
Atlanta is the state of wickedness. Well, one of the state of wickedness. Atlanta, when it comes to homosexuality, Atlanta great in that.
See, hey, you see some 2 homosexual group by coughing it out, boy. And if you see that like a real woman, boy, watch my spread rage, boy. Men pulling off their wig, pulling off their brand.
Hey.
After you see that, you spread down rage, boy.
You are just thinking about them as free rage.
And then now when we speak against it, we hate group. We're supposed to speak against it for wickedness, boy. We're supposed to be speaking against that.
Imagine, hey, and this to show how neat fucking in mind, eh? Because imagine your son growing up in this in this kind of a community, the system, right? And he go to school and he tell, hey, the teacher squeeze my bottom, but like this society we live in.
Yeah. Can. Need be safe, boy.
Hey, that we say Kalala or Basham shy because we actually waited on our kingdom of righteousness, boy. We don't belong here. Them can have this kingdom if they want.
Take that.
They could take that. But we don't belong here, boy. We don't want this kingdom. And I see for the woman too, the proud woman.
Yeah. As I say, now I'm gonna bring something in.
I have a quick piece of there. Okay?
Yeah.
The Lamentation 4:6. For the punishment of the iniquity of the daughter of my people is greater than the punishment of sin of Sodom. So you could imagine on that day when Jacob trouble kick off. You see all these women and them who haughty in spirit and nobody can talk to them and they wearing all this weave and all this makeup and feel that they're better than everything else out there. And that day, how the scripture say? Lamentation 4:6, for the punishment of the iniquity of the daughter of my people is greater than the punishment of the sin.
Greater than the sin of Sodom.
Sodom
is an example everywhere they use for wickedness. Sodom is an example. Let's imagine that, Sodom is an example of what everybody is used to represent wickedness. And I say they're beyond that. So you can imagine how wicked it is, way.
Yeah. And I mean, they say iniquity.
Iniquity and the daughters, because even same night when you're traveling in Maxi, right? When the two jakes drop out, it had a woman, I would say, elderly, she aged, right? And she walking and talking and laughing with these jakes.
And if you go to tell the elderly something, it's like, huh.
They don't cuss you when these women.
That's the world ever changing. Yeah, that's changing. But they get uppercut in the
So
face.
they what? They promote this. They promote homosexuality. They promote transgender. They basically promote everything. Everything that the devil promotes, they go with.
So why need to march against that?
Nah, you mad?
Why did they march against the lesbians and the pedophiles and them now? Why did they march against that? But the scripture says the punishment of the iniquity will be greater than Sodom, boy. So when things are to kick off, that's why the scripture says, that the scripture makes one say 7 women shall hold on to one man. And 7 does not mean 7 literal 7 women. Because you know how these 2 women gonna be targeted out here. You could imagine that nothing to eat, boy. It had no job. No jobs. Nothing to eat. Right? When you first thing come into a man brain, when you see all these women out there, when I'm gonna get tortured and put in that thing, boy.
You can teach.
Yeah. Beat and eat.
About 1,000 men, I feel 1,000 men go run on one woman and thing, boy.
Or them prosthetic ass and thing go be piece of breast meat for them and outside there.
Especially them Jake women with big back.
They have a big back, especially like a sexy station or something. It was a sexy station running, pounding on your front door.
I like to wear all the tights or the lambada. You know, pom shots.
And that day, all the women had nothing to say though. All that talk, all they be talking, all the women had nothing to say. Because the Most High actually bringing that judgment upon all of them. All of be worse off than the men out here. Because I'm going straight back to what you do. All the judgment going to be worse than the men out here. So when you read Isaiah 4, I think it is, they will be begging, boy, the men that be under your household, boy, the men that be begging. Because the Spirit of the Most High will be upon the men. The Spirit of the Most High will be upon the men because the men and them will be seeing a difference in the men and them. When you read Isaiah 65, I think it's Isaiah 66, when everybody's starving and hungry. The Most High say, well, his servant shall eat. And that way faith level come in. Now what we doing this all now, we actually preparing. They actually what? They actually like you say like football, there's actually like the training. Going out here and do the works. So when that day happen, the Most High will actually reward us.
You can pay penny.
We working. You understand? Because you can't wait until the match day then to train.
Don't tell James that, that's their mindset.
The last minute, no, this is all preparation of spiritually. Because right now we actually feeding the elect, the hope for the elect spiritually. So when we in turn, when we watch brothers' videos, we actually growing spiritually to them, actually building us too spiritually. So when things start to kick off, we then spiritually grounded to know what time and that we in. We then spiritually grounded to know how to move.
You're building your faith.
You're building your faith.
Yeah, we wouldn't be in the spiritually 2/3.
Understanding what to do now, boy? Oh, saying that. We will be like that. After we will be rejoicing spiritually. Because we don't know the end here.
That's what I said. There's 2 Ezra 16:75. He said, "Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for power is your guide. He said, and the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts, said the Lord power." He said, right. That was the piece, right? I'll just finish the verse. He said, "Let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift up themselves." Right? So you say what? Don't be afraid in that time. He will be your guide.
And
I'll bring you to precept if I bring you.
I'll bring them to precept.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. These two precepts here for the common board. See, this is Ezekiel 7, verse 23 to 25. It says, make a chain, for the land is full of, the city is full of violence. It said, destruction cometh, and they shall seek none. Yeah, so they shall seek peace, and they will get none. Except for the bloody crimes. How much crimes these J women do not say? These J women paying up men, abortion. Even when a child come, they're killing a child now, right? These men shedding their own brother blood, robbing, all these sort of things. Sinful men, say verse 11, Jeremiah chapter 8, verse 11. It say, for they have healed the hurt of the daughter of my people slightly, saying peace, peace, when there is no peace. And at Esau, because you know Israel also called a woman as well.
Yeah.
You know? You understand?
peace. And what Esau use? Esau use Nate.
Yeah.
Nate is the next puppet right now. Peace against violence, marching against violence. The Most High said, have no peace. And have no peace. It have a time for everything under the sun. The time and peace don't go on right now. The time and violence and destruction.
That time for everything and that time for marching. That is not. At any time, no, it will never be the time. Understand? One marching, let me march. That part of marching, we're marching with your brothers, supposed to be when your house come. When you're marching through the streets. Understand?
Okay. You're looking at clips.
Yeah, that time is supposed to be studying about marching. When your house come back and pay back into that spiritual body and you're marching through the streets. Into that righteous mindset. And when you marching going to take place, you're marching.
For nothing, you know. Waste of time.
We have repented big coons. Repented from what? And you're still marking on the face, still have brass. Yeah, regular Power Ranger style. You understand? Or they watch one movie with some Black Panther bullshit and all of a sudden, shit. Start coons. I even know if now the fella the head from GOCC he was beyond comparison. Like I used to teach about as a plenty thing and also was and no teaching for him.
Yeah.
But Nate on that level right now. Nate on that level. Nate beyond that. And you could be on it together, but he on that level
Yeah,
with his name was Ricard from GCC, the end, right? And that just show that just show. And for all of them, and when the person done here, I don't bring up something on some of the comments, right? Some of the comments after this, just to read fair. And just to show how fucking lost these people is outside here. And all the people that are need, no matter how fuck what all the people are fucking need. Right? Is you all have you fucking you gotta pay for what you all doing. You understand? You gotta pay for what you all doing. They are thinking on it or they come and tell anybody someone from GMS anything and comment. Death to you all as well. You all will never be and never be in our level. If in IUI see the teaching all or they could talk to their husband anyhow, or they could talk to anybody anyhow, like there. Not with us. Right?
Well, quick precept here by your and this is Revelation chapter 14, verse 1. You see, and I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000 having his father's name written in their foreheads. And I heard a voice from heaven as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of a great thunder. And I have heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps. And what we doing right now? We harping because it's coming like a song we singing. And the song as a new song before the throne and before the four beasts and the elders, and no man could learn that song, which is his knowledge of the truth. Because the scripture just simply tell us to eat the roll and go out and teach the children of Israel. Never tell me to get into together and have no marching and have no cookouts and stuff like that.
Passover party.
Why you all share with all the power you have? Then take him in and march. And he had mother you share didn't need to march. He had the power. He could have called right? Why didn't do that? Why didn't do that?
But everything had to be fulfilled. All the marching against violence, but violence has to be fulfilled. But you know what? It's saying all the fulfilling all the lot too same way.
Shall I scripture that say that every some with noise and you know what I'm talking about? Every is with noise and
yeah, I know I think I need to come out.
And no man could learn the song, but the 140 and 4,000 which were redeemed from the earth. These are which they which were not defiled with women, meaning other philosophies. For they are virgins. These are they which follow the Lamb wheresoever he goeth. So we actually follow Yahushua wherever he goeth to regeneration. And regeneration we actually waking up because we standing up in our lot. We stand up in our lot. So that's why the scripture said, let no man take a crown. But be deceived that no man take a crown. Follow Yahushua wherever follow the Lamb wherever he goeth, right? These were redeemed from among men. From among men. Now hear the statement what Nate saying. Nate saying it's time for men to get together. No, the Heavenly Father is not about getting together. How righteousness and wickedness to go in hand to hand. That is making no sense. Righteousness and wickedness can't be joined hand to hand as one. So that's why the scripture said, die when you know who's the most I chose the people. When great sorrow shall come upon the earth, that when there's no people who they read for the rain spirit of people. You see when people are under pressure and sorrows and death facing it, that when the real you just come out.
That is when you know how much faith you have.
Yeah, you can. Because when I said that the real you come out, that's remind me about back then in the world. I had a time I went and put on a little small work with some of my partners now, boy. And the man ended up catching one of my partners right there on the spot. And he started pointing out everybody wants. He started to sell out everybody one time because fear. He started fighting, so fear hold him one time. So he started pointing at everybody, and I didn't reel him come out to fear. So when sorrows come upon the earth and martial law started kicking, now when you will see the real people who they really is. All that so-called friend they have in the world 13 years, and it's the same friend who actually had to sell you out. The scripture talk about your own family members selling you out.
And as they say that reminds me because even at that time during the coup, right? My uncle told me that they had some milk store up now, right? So that but people was coming around getting out milk. And he said that, he tell them he had no milk now. The little son come out and pointing where the milk is now and say, milk, milk. So when they go on, they see a whole set of milk now. Right? So his son sell them out, right? And basically that go hand in hand with the scriptures. Because the same way during Jacob trouble, they will sell you out.
Your own family members will sell you out.
The scriptures say that. Your own mother and father.
Yeah, will give you up.
Give you up.
Yeah, they will give you up. So that what we go back to what? That what we doing now, we actually building our spiritual mindset to think kingdom minded. Because we don't know when they measure the time, the kingdom go on, it's not nothing here for we again. It never had nothing here for we again. And now plenty people just fail to realize that they do not understand what they in. They don't understand the depths of this knowledge because I did a video earlier, I think it was earlier this week or late last week, right? That 42 years is like an hour to the most side. So there's some men who actually come here to live for 5 minutes for the both side. And 10 minutes, we here to turn stone. No? The most I could take out any brother today, tomorrow, maybe next week. But that brother had to live every day as his last. You understand?
Even just that care about it, but I was very spiritual because even just I was thinking about that same thing because one any brother who passed, he was in the church for about 3 years or 2 years and going, and to know that brother had currently he had age, he was about 34, 35, right? So the brother come in the church, they said for about 3 years and he died in the church. Right? So as the brother said that, hey, some people might come in church and live only 5 minutes for the most side.
Yeah, 5 minutes. 5 minutes is what like if 42 years is like an hour to the most side. A man already short to see to live to see 42 on this earth. You understand what I'm saying? But it's a man program or that ordained to say, let me use me as an example. I say I not promise to see tomorrow. The most I ordained me for if I die tonight or I die tomorrow, it was already ordained for me to die at that age. At that timing, I should say. So when I watch it on a level like that, you humble yourself and do the work. Because we're not here to prosper. You gotta understand this is hell we're living in. We're not here to prosper, we're here to serve time. And through regeneration, that's how it works. Through regeneration and regeneration, wherever the land goes, we getting perfect by perfect by perfect. We getting closer to perfection. Every regeneration we come to, we getting closer to perfection. And how we know this is through the prophecies. Because what was written back then, they did not understood it. But now we really last, we understood what was written back then. If you understand what I say?
Yeah, through the signs, right? Through the signs you understand.
Because even Daniel and them, they just have to write down what they see, but they didn't understood it.
We don't understand.
But why we here now? Because we believe it's the prophets from back then. Why we here now is that we could understand now that what was written back then. So we getting closer to perfection. And this is the last rungs. This is the last leg of the relay. That is it. After this, that is it. So when men had a mindset now, men go understand this is not the timing for marching, boy. This is the timing for the elect sake. The most and the elect sake, that is it. That is it.
Is that the broad side or the narrow side?
The narrow side, that is it. Because we're not bending our way back again to actually force us, to force auditor to believe that we have the truth.
Yeah.
We believe that we have the truth, and that is it, full stop. Follow all the leaders and ask questions for all the leaders, so when things start to pop off and prophecies start to be fulfilled, don't come asking us for it. Don't come asking us for our oil.
The oil is for himself. To keep the fire lighting.
Bring up piece of that.
Yes, this is second Ezra's 2:35. He said, "Be ready to the reward of the kingdom." And how it is you'll be ready is by what? Doing the works that Yahushua left us to do. Right? That's how you make yourself ready. Right? He said, "Be ready to the reward of the kingdom." He said, "For the everlasting light shall shine upon you forevermore." He said, "Flee the shadow of this world and receive the joyfulness of your glory." He said, "I testify my Savior openly. O receive the gift that is given you and be glad, giving thanks unto him that had called you to the heavenly kingdom." Right?
And
See, say what? The Most High give us this gift. Right? Waking us up to this truth. Right? This knowledge and giving us the understanding is a gift from the Most High. But not all Israel receive this. That the scripture say, what? Make your calling and election sure. Right? The scripture say, make your calling and election sure. Right? You don't want, the Most High give you, it come like what? Like a penny that the Most High give you, a talent. Right? Where is that? I think it's in Matthew
25.
Yeah, it says the Most High get that talent, and you don't want to be the one that hide it.
Matthew 22 or Matthew 25. I don't want to.
Right? So you say, well, "Oh, receive the gift that is given you and be glad, giving thanks unto him that hath called you to the heavenly kingdom."
And that is it. And the heavenly kingdom started with this truth. This truth, this knowledge. The Most High call us to his purpose. You know, as John 17, verse 18. I'll start from 17. John 17:17. It says, "Sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth." Right? The Most High word is truth. There's knowledge. Because the word is actually Yahweh Hashem. This is the comforter. Verse 18. "As thou hast sent me into the world, even so I have sent them into the world." So as the brother was now saying here, we actually picking up where your house I actually left off. We actually pushing because the Most High sent us into the world now. This is our course that we have to run. I wonder what it's spiritually, they never understand the depths of this. This is not a joke. This is not nothing to be proud of neither. Because when last, be honest brothers, when last will they feel any honey in this truth? When last will they feel the sweetness of the truth? Because the more we go into the truth, the more spiritual we seeing. We seeing we own parents for who they are. We say we own brother and sister for who they are. But all the time, it was a nice feeling. When they now come into this truth, they had a nice feeling that they know scriptures, they know this, and they want to cut and they want to go on debate and stuff. But when they get down deeper into this truth and they start to grow,
when you start to go, you learn that it's not only about that.
Right now,
it's just about, it's not about, hey, yes, you give your family and friends, the scripture, you show them the right way. But it's not only about that, it's about the elect seat. It's about waking up the elect. Like the 144 the house of Israel. Like most important.
Right. So it had nothing to glory in this truth. A man shouldn't boast about this truth because at the end of the day, the Heavenly Father will. A man never learned nothing by himself. It's the Most High actually had the mercy to reveal it unto him. You understand? Like a glory, a man not supposed to glory in this truth in his flesh because he's still here. They glory today and they boast about today and the Most High take a spirit from you tomorrow because he's still here. The only people who actually had to glory now is the people who actually die in the faith.
One of the things is that they say that it's not a glory, it's not a what? Will you repeat yourself?
It's not a boast.
It's not a boast in the truth.
Yeah.
Right? Because when you get puffed up in knowledge, when you get puffed up in the truth, you tend to do the wrong sort of things. Right? Pride take hold of you. He said, and the scripture said, he that know to do right and do it wrong, what? Receive many stripes.
Yeah.
So this truth is not a light thing. You have to be careful.
Yeah.
You have to be careful with it.
And as the brother was saying just now, because even the apostles and elders before us, who we have as examples right now, they actually lead them by example. They actually pushing them. Actually, when I go up on these channels on YouTube, they actually put out a video like every 3 or 4 videos a day and feed them brother spirit. And hey, at the end of the day, we are the end. We are the end. It's just the mark of the beast to actually push and make mandatory. But we here at GMS, we hopefully, like we just say, we actually building up our spiritual mindset because that time they're gonna be like something you never actually see before.
Glorious. Imagine, right? I see marching and singing and you outside bust the sky.
Yeah, and that would just be the wicked servant that was caught doing that what he was not supposed to be doing.
Not pleasing unto Lord.
Yeah.
And the brother put up that precept very nice there. And they say peace, peace, peace. Peace, peace.
Yeah.
When there is no peace.
Ezekiel 7:23.
And Jeremiah 8 verse 11.
Done.
Yeah, when they say peace, peace, and there is no peace. So what they're really preaching? What are they really trying to portray? They say no violence, they're marching against no violence.
And that's why you saw one of these jakes in our mindset that they don't fight back.
Why they're trying to get like gun control and so forth and so on. They are their agenda. It's their agenda. They're trying to make it as easy as it could be for them. So when shit pop off, it's easy. Even in the movie I mentioned earlier, they show you how the plan the situation sort of happened, the block of the borders where you could not pass away into other state. You understand? They block it off.
Border patrol.
You know.
And they had that trip. The men are the most of the prophets and they could see that from now. They had a trip to do anything. So that would be the new currency of money.
Yeah. Like a man was like a little while back, a man was in a debate or a talk, I should say. And he was saying America was trying to go back to America didn't want Gaddafi do what he was doing because they're trying to go back to gold, right? I was like, no. See, gold levels work, but they ain't going back to gold. They ain't going back to gold. They have the digital. They know where to go. Everything goes. You see him You see what Esau doing, you see what Esau doing. So that's what them I say, hey, you see the level of technology coming up. We know the chip is market and we know that is going to be the new currency. But he sold end up and he begged because he do like they be proved wrong now. So them I say, well, idiot, go and do your research. And with that, the talk done. Because after when he went and did the research, he couldn't answer him back. Because they're not going on the they know gold is the currency, they're stuck on the gold. I didn't see to that, but I said that they're not going to bring back a gold system.
Nah, the most I had stuck on the gold for the kingdom as well.
Even that will make America one of the most powerful country because their dollar is trade. Their currency is trade around the world more than any other currency. That's why they don't want to go back to gold and silver. Because they want to remain on top.
Once that will crash, is the closest thing to implement for money is a chip. That is going to be easy because technology is rampant right now. You have robots that be looking like humans. You understand? You have cars that already driving without any driver. They already build autopilot cars. They already build scanning. They already have the thing there's the women that fly on now, but they're using a foot to fly.
Was drone landing?
No,
Nah.
is a scooter.
A scooter something like aboard. So they already you see the level of what Esau one bringing. Yeah, so you already see that businesses that scrapping their old system bringing a new technology system with more computerizing that everything running through a system. And that system linked to government. Everything that way they bring a computerized the certificate. You know? So once they have scanned with the hand now, they don't know who he is.
So all the information.
Yeah.
Because I wanna watch up the 5G technology, what is the that internet speed coming. It's a rapid speed. The 5G technology could be used to connect you to your systems. And what they want to push before 2020 when I read up on the 5G technology. And they say China and USA going to be the first set of people to actually implement the 5G technology.
Or hi-fi.
You understand? So you can imagine that. Connect you to your system. To connect you to the internet then. What I mean? That chip. Your chip, you can be controlling everything in your household. Don't see your doors because your doors are not going to have chip. By a swipe of your hand. You put on the TV by the swipe of your hand.
Turn on your car by the swipe
of your hand. Everything. You know? Right there, brothers?
Yeah.
I want to second Measures 2, verse 27. Right? He said, be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, say, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. Right? He said, the heathen shall envy thee, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee, said the Lord. Right? He said, my hand shall cover thee, so that thy children shall not see hell. Right? So the scripture says, hey, don't be weary when that day reach. You know, so the time when you have to show your faith that they really believe. Right? And not before men, but before your Abba Hashem Yashai. Because he know.
Yeah, no sé, vale. No me
He search all the hearts and men, all the thoughts.
Nothing as you see, nothing that hidden will stay hidden. You know, nothing that is secret, just a secret.
So you know that just a little message, you know, to the Akiams out there, you know. Don't be worried, don't give up. Don't be like Nate.
They didn't even look to the they didn't even want to be in your shadow. He didn't want to smell it.
You say the blind lead the blind lead a mess.
Who shall fall into our ditch?
Yeah. We left them alone.
That's it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think it was you saying, it's Matthew 23, verse 5. They say, but all the works they do for to be seen of men, they make broad their phylacteries and enlarge the borders of the garments. You understand? I just need, love to be seen.
And our that what the whole stunt was, that was the whole mad stunt was to be seen to the world. Who is IUIC now?
And even for people to see their followers, right? Because they go by what numbers?
Yeah, they go by numbers.
They go by quantity,
not quality.
not quality.
And they will never get quality.
So with that, we give our praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of GMS, financially came out there. The fellow laborers will be the same in the vineyard, in the altar here. I say next time you see her, say Shalom. Shalom. Yeah. I will write no more.